Okay guys, so I think I found the case, but let me just show you like some of the cases that I had. So this one is one of the cases that I ordered. It looked pretty interesting, no? Because syempre parang gusto natin medyo simple lang. Plus it also had the glass front, and then it seemed very interesting, no? But the difference here is between the one that I'll show you in a bit, no? This one, the hinge cover opens up, so it's sort of like you can see here, parang may spring siya, no? And then the other one is that the difference between the case that I selected is that this one has like an opening here. So when you do the swipe gestures, the bottom and the side, this portion here also is open, the volume area, no? So unfortunately, this one never shipped out. Thankfully, na refund naman ako. Nag-sorry yung vendor, but medyo annoying lang, no? This one came in the black and the green. So this is actually the one that I chose. It arrived right away. They call it the Xundd Beatle series, and I'll show you the unboxing right now. Alright, so we got our first case. It arrived today. So this one is by Xundd. This one is the Beatle series fold case with hinge and glass. Okay, so let's open this up. So that was probably like one of the better containers that I've ever seen. So immediately, I'm really liking this because you can see here that the hinge actually is actually clipped on together and it just folds like that. You've got a plastic back, right? It's frosted, and then you've got the camera bump as well. So let's transfer this to my phone. Immediately this feels better. We'll test it out.
A few moments later.
So there you have it. I've been using this for about a week now, no? And I really like it. I'll probably stick to this one. I stuck my pop cap just so it's easier for me to hold the phone, no? So you can see here. So even if the charging port's here, I can still hold it. If it's vertical or horizontal, I can still keep it. Couple of things I really like about this phone is, number one, the hinge, right? So this one, it just stays there, no? It's not like the other one that opens up and then there's either like a spring or a magnet. I have a strong feeling like if that falls and then it rebounds, it might open up and then it will fall onto the hinge part, right? And this one's the most, well, one of the most expensive parts of the phone, you know. And then you can see here, right? It's pretty slim profile. Although this is plastic, no? But it's not bad. So you can see you can actually keep it, you can move it up, but it goes back pretty well, no? Now, the other one is this actually has a glass on the front, no? So it has a glass in the front, which I really like. And it doesn't feel like there's actually a glass on it, no? It's easy to swipe, it's easy to go up and down, you know? It's pretty good, no? You have all the proper ports, no? I do like that the volume rocker has its own protection button, right? This one, obviously, you can't place protection here because this is the fingerprint reader, right? This is the only logo that you'll see on this, which I like now. I usually don't like logos on my on my phone. And you can see that the bumper guard are pretty good. So I'm a little burara. So parati ko nahuhulog yung phone ko. So I like it that there's a bumper guard. And you can see here, these are the other cuttings. And then the hinge as well, no? The back, as I showed you in the unboxing, is frosted. So you can hear it, no? There's like a texture to it. The cutout for the flash is there as well. I've had another case wherein this one was a little bit too high, and what happened was the flash would actually, it would be weird, no? Parang kasi masyado siyang malalim, medyo the disbursement is a bit off, no? I also like that the cameras have its own cover here, right? So this one is flush to the camera, right? But there's a ring around it, so even if you place it down, it won't scratch the camera. So overall, I'll probably stick with this. I mean, it's just $500, no? And it's not like the other ones wherein you need to have like that sticker. So this one you can just literally take off. Very simple, easy to clean. Especially since it has its own plastic. I'm wondering, like, I've had some other cases wherein this portion would get a little yellowish, but I'm hoping this won't, no, because this isn't silicone. It feels more like hard plastic, and then this one is glass. So it's very simple. You just pop it back in, no? There you go. Tapos, no? The only negative that I don't like about it is, for some reason, like when I close it, sometimes hindi siya naglalapat. Like it won't close down all the way. Sometimes, no? I'm not so sure if it's because of the hinge, but like it doesn't. I think because there's like the rubber stopper is a little bit higher here. It won't clamp all the way down, no? A very minor item, but so far it's like the only potential negative that I see from the phone, right? But once again, no, going back here, so this is the case. It's about 529 pesos, so that's about roughly what? A little less than $10, but basically you can round it up to $10. There's only one color that's available to it. So this is what I was talking about. There's a raised edge here. This is probably like why it doesn't close completely, but it's very minor, right? 0.8. Same thing here. There is a 0.8 raised portion as well, no? So overall, it's pretty nice. Now, of course, I'll drop the links in below, affiliate links. So I'll make some change from that. But of course, like if I didn't care about money, honestly, this is actually my perfect case. Okay, it's unfortunately it's about $6,000, right? So that's over $100. And then this isn't to be confused with the cheaper one, because this one has no hinge cover. So I wouldn't buy this at all, right? This is probably the one I would buy because this one has a hinge cover. I actually don't know how the hinge of this works. I have a feeling it's like more of like the magnet style, similar to like this one that I was presented, no? Spygen, baka naman, no? I wouldn't mind just testing this out for you guys. Unfortunately, like this one, it doesn't even come with the pen, right? So what I like about it is the pen actually goes here in the side. So obviously, like if you look at the phone, you obviously can't place the pen here. You can place it here. There are some versions that are here, but if you watch my previous video, which I'll link above, it's horrible. When that opens, if you're gonna be holding your phone, and there's like a huge bump here, it's such a hassle, no? Sobrang hassle talaga siya, no? So, like, please keep me informed as well if you find like a cheaper version of this, right? But like, typically, like, total cost of ownership for this will be even higher than the $100 or the 6,000 pesos because you still have to buy the pen separately. Okay, so I hope to keep this video short. I hope to test more phones, but it seems like I found the one that I like for a very cheap price, right? So hope this helps with you guys. Hope that even though that this channel is called Tipid Deck Tips, there are certain portions that we want to make tipid in. Because for me, like, the case doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, it's just pieces of plastic that is very, very easy to replicate. Okay, so guys, thank you so much, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Right, I'm trying to hit 1,000 because I'm not yet monetized. Right, but thanks, guys. All right, see you. Bye.